Hello, mic check. Things may have changed a little bit because I had to reinstall OBS, or rather, I reinstalled OBS. For once, I have the excuse. Why didn't I hear nothing? I saw it, but I didn't hear nothing. Jindra, thank you for resubscribing for, what is that, the 45th month? I appreciate it. How is you? Doing okay? That's good to hear. I am just a wee bit eepy at the moment. Sleepy, I mean. But I'll be fine. So, this is super duper scuffed, but I basically just removed the bottom information. Also, I don't remember what font family I was using, and I'm pretty sure that was installed with something else. So I'm just SOL. I had to pick a new font family to go with here. But that's fine. Now it looks more like handwriting, which is kind of what I wanted anyway. But with that, Remnant from the Ashes. But hopefully you heard the alert anyway, even though I completely didn't see it. Oops. But, yeah, so... I didn't play much of this game yet. I basically got out of the tutorial. Game was like, alright, go do the thing. So now I'm going to go and do the thing. I'm gonna play the game in offline mode. Because I don't have anybody else to play it with. Hello, Nox, how is you? I think thou art coming in a little louder than I used to. Am I? How much money you want to bet? It's because I didn't reduce the gain on OBS's side. How's that? Because was I too loud? I've been having a discussion with someone comparing and contrasting Final Fantasy X with Tales of Symphonia. It's been interesting. Huh. Neat. Also, DaVinci Resolve, are you done installing yet? Not too loud, just sounded notably louder. Okay. Well, I touched it down by a couple decibels, so... I don't want to be that loud. Oh, man. Me back here. Not going to say much more on discussion because I'm not sure how familiar you are with Symphonia. Not terribly. Okay, it'll just let me return to my last checkpoint. Good. So yeah, due to this game being multiplayer by nature, there's a hub system, if you couldn't tell. F. Nope, that's my ability. Good. Great. Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Also, no pausing when you pause, because Dark Souls. Controls. Is something bound to left control? No, then who's the freak that made it alt? Fuck you! You're already on toggle, let me use control.
Great, more bad news.
I don't know what its weak point is.
What's that smell?
Oh, good! I don't trust it. Long gun ammo. That's what I'm wielding. Long gun. Also leveled up. Get endurance, Shadow Walker, which just makes it so I'm more of a stealthier bastard. More endurance. We get more endurance. I haven't been getting hit much yet. Famous last words. Iron. There's also a crafting system, because you gotta cram all the things in a game. Oh, I could totally fit through that. Come on. I can totally fit through that and I'm fat. What's your excuse, character? We take those. Scrap. That's currency.
He's down!
But I guess I'll just be the old-fashioned way. I don't have a fire from the hip. Nope. Instead, I have a melee weapon. Which is fine. We take those. Thought we saw something. Okay, what the fuck? Stay down. Tome of knowledge. 3 level up. More endurance, please. Okay, thanks, bye. Look, if there's not a stat that modifies my damage, I will take endurance. What the fuck was that? We didn't talk about it, but is there a button that lets you switch which shoulder you view over? Shift camera is also left shift. Not covered by the tutorial. Not only does it shift camera, but you switch hands. I am ambidextrous. Jesus. Okay. I'm thankful for all my, like, twitchy shooter experience, but, like, there are gonna be moments where that's gonna get me killed, I'm sure of it. This is early game after all. Excuse you? What the fuck? How dare? See what I mean? Or rather, you now see what I mean when I said that can get you killed? Because it could have. Always stay topped up. I'm playing a damn horror game. But Dark Souls is technically a horror game. Just one that emphasizes the horror not as much. Must have root rot, whatever the hell that is. If I had to guess, it's probably poison.
He's down!
I didn't see you.
Bastard!
Okay.
That all you got?
Yes, he's dead. There were 3 classes to choose from, by the by. I chose the one with the long rifle because I'm like,
Who's that?
you know, get them before they get too close. I had the option of shotgun
He's down!
and like heavy melee focus. Or kind of like a support, does healing. You just like plop that in my inventory. And that was it. Very basic choices. Oh, and the healing I want to say is going to be some magic nonsense, probably. Gonna have to use my pistol a bit. Long rifle's a bit low. Okay. Don't like this situation. Oh, got it. Yeah. Don't like this. Hey, how about that long rifle, huh?
Whoa. It's over.
Game, you want to throw any more of those assholes at me? Yeesh. I take it this game is not exactly like Dark Souls in that enemies may continue to spawn, even though I've yet to hit a checkpoint. No, it's fine. I'll deal with it. A stockpile circlet. Increases max ammo reserves for all firearms by 50%. Oh, and it applies it immediately. Neat.
That all you got?
Shush, controller. Gotta remember, I got a melee attack.
He's down!
Well, that was dumb of you, wasn't it?
rough.
Bitch, shut up. That was rough. Says fucking who? Don't mind if I do. And an oil skin tonic, which I don't remember what those do. Adrenaline, which is not on my hotbar. The hell is this? A fog wall? May as well have been. Checkpoint. All enemies respawn, but I get my stuff. Got enough resources to upgrade a weapon and or a piece of armor. Upgrading weapons and armor allows you to overcome increasingly difficult challenges. You don't say. Tougher enemies have more health. Upgrading a weapon will increase its damage output. Tougher enemies hit harder. Armor makes you more resistant to damage, prolonging your life. Visit Rigs in Ward 13 to upgrade your weapons and armor. I can do that. Ha! I'm not talking to you.
Oh, traveler.
Hello, Riggs.
What do you need?
Oh yeah, I could also buy more weapons. Yeah, so I could buy the scrap hammer if I want just the big fuck off, hit you hard weapon. Well, the hunting rifle already was upgraded. It was a +1. Can't still upgrade it again. And if they get too close, I prefer to have a good melee weapon.
So long.
What now?
I don't want to talk to you.
Fine, let's have a look.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can buy the other class abilities.
I've got work to do.
I am aware. And who the hiffle is responsible for upgrading my armor? Who? It's probably you.
Hey, traveler.
Or not.
Later.
Blowing fragments. Yeah, that guy's mute. He can't do the talk.
How can old Rick? Here you go. Keep your head up.
I mean, I'm not going to have have that. Literally impossible. Piece of junk looks like it's worth no more than $2 at the local drugstore. Damage received increased by 300%. All damage dealt is increased by 15%. Basically, everything can one-shot you. You do a tiny bit more damage. Also, time for unicorn demo. Oh yeah, shit, I could have done that. Oh, I gotta play that demo. Oh well. It's the gate. Do you? Griggs, are you a lying bastard? Do you upgrade my armor too? Griggs! Griggs, you pizza shit.
Ah, good to see you.
Shut up, Jiraiya.
Let's see what I've got.
Motherfucker, he sure is. I can buy the armor. Mother. I hate these menus. They are so not clear. Leh. I've got 6, 4, and 11. Otherwise, I started with 8 and 4, and I didn't get this hat until later. You'd be wise to actually upgrade my armor a bit.
So long.
Oh, finals.
Anything
Just
you
on
need?
the pistol.
What do you need?
I feel like somebody's bearing holes in the back of my head. Like,
Take care, my
come
friend.
on, huh? Fine. All right, time to shoot some more shit. Travel, return to last checkpoint. Yes. Does seem like you could almost play this game exclusively on keyboard. I wouldn't recommend it. But I mean, you know, it came out on consoles too. That's pretty cool. Hello? Hello? Stormfist! Oh, you got a weird delay on your attack. Got it. Body shots. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Let's reload. Oh, He-Man. Oh, that hurt. I got comboed. No, you were dead. How? That was my first death. Okay, it doesn't play out every time. Lord of the Cesspool. Okay. What? The fuck is the range on that? Ow. Okay. Maybe it's not such a good idea to sink literally everything into this fucker. Fuck are the burst bags that spawn, or do they not spawn until I do enough damage to him? I am assuming they've spawned. Sure have. Noted. He doesn't give that up until he gets close enough to you. Shoot him in the dick. He is slowly regaining health. Too early.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Oh, come on. Sit the fuck down.
Whoa.
Forge powerful weapon mod. Oh, good. I'm bleeding. And I'm out of bandages. Great. Ow. That'll have to do for now. Where specifically am I bleeding from? Because the way that the blood is dripping, the answer is yes. Okay, boss with ads. Explodey bomb ads. Yeah, that would do a number of people in. Good, the other side. Now entering Fairview. Yeah, no, yes, please. So I can stop bleeding, please. Enough resources to create a weapon mod. Okay. Also, evidently that's a world stone. Yeah, no, the lore already, like, is complicated enough.
Keep moving.
No, I have business with you.
Yeah? Fine. Let's have a look.
Mantle of Thorns reduces melee damage taken from enemies by 20%. Reflects 120% of melee damage taken. Reduces stagger on hit. Lasts 60 seconds.
I've got work to do.
Let's put on the hunting rifle. I'd reverse it because that's like the thing.
Keep moving.
Oh, hush. She doesn't like talking to people, basically. That's her gimmick, and that's basically her only character trait, so she's a bad character. Like, I get it. I'm not the biggest fan of talking to people sometimes. But for fuck's sake. If that's all you do, you're a boring character. Okay. Okay, got it. The game's kind of like split into a bunch of dungeons and stuff. These are the enemies I'm largely familiar with. I can pop them in the head, right?
Yeah, get it.
Don't taunt them. Okay. Oh, now are you just now like a more regular enemy? God, that was fast.
Take that.
Is this what it's like playing with bows in Dark Souls? Because if so, I should be doing that more often. I mean, I've got a soft dex build in Dark Souls 1 that I've kind of just left alone at the moment. But, like, the idea is, like, I'd primarily be using daggers or any sort of dexterity weapon that doesn't require a ton of strength. For that build, and maybe I'll do, like, Dark Souls 2 as well. Hell, I might actually, like, I don't know, try to make proper content with it. Since it won't take an unreasonable amount of time, and maybe I can add it down. But right now, I'm currently working on the Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, what I'm going to call Part 10.5. And stitching that together so we don't have, like, 5 VODs on the YouTube channel for it. Okay, that's a dungeon. Welcome to Post-Apocalyptia, everybody. secrets? No? Okay. Hate that noise. I started getting real patient with guns like these. Been a bit of a blessing and a curse. It's like, just wait. Your moment will come, and when it comes, you will blast their god's forsaken head off. And you will cackle all the way home. I hear you wherever you are. Good shit. Let's go. That looks kind of out of range. Just a skosh, anyway. Okay, if he hadn't reacted to me, that means I can't shoot through that, because it counts as a wall. Oof. Do not fuck with me.
Stay down.
Don't provoke them. Seriously, who the fuck, like, being sneaky and stealthy? Bang! Stay down! Granted, there's something a little bit more pressing that is a lot louder than a stay down. I don't know, it starts with B and ends with ang. Oops. If this were not a video game, I would not have gotten a second chance. That dude would have been going. I didn't see any stairs or anything. Oh, nope, there are. Let's go looting. God, the amount of hours I've sunk into Kenshi and the amount of patience I've gotten for, like, wandering around and looking for shit. A little ridiculous. Worth it. Tally-ho! I bet you dollars that there is fall damage. I was about to say there are. Thank God I caught myself. Of course, I explained it to you because I think it's funny. I don't mind when a first-person shooter, like, takes a bit of a different, more methodical approach. I'd really start minding if they were very pretentious about it. Generally why I don't like Call of Duties, because now, back when they started, they were very much a commentary on how, oh, war is bad, maybe don't do war. I feel like we've had this conversation before, or rather, I, like, ranted about this before. Because, like, whenever you die, it would always be, like, a quote from some famous dude that's usually like, yeah, no, war is awful and da-dee-dee-dee-doo-dee-da. So if you're a perfect player, you'd never see those quotes. But at some point, something's going to kill you, because Call of Duty kind of touts itself on its realism, and Call of Duty 1 was hard as fucking balls because of it. But I mean, even in the first game, especially in the first game, it was very much like, war is bad, don't do war. How many wars has Call of Duty had? You know, I lost count after World War III and Modern Warfare 3. Which, now that the games have been fucking re-released, I don't know the update, if there is an updated plot, but I'm fairly confident I could say with some level of safety that the plot of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has been updated, quote-unquote, to now, like, not be with kind of a at war with Russia situation. And instead probably involve the Middle East somehow, because, hey, Call of Duty does the whole enemy of the week kind of thing, you know? Which is a choice. I mean, we've also had war in space! The one place capitalism hasn't touched yet! With robots! Like, at the point where you develop robots, I feel like war is a bit redundant. Because now you're just ending lives, like, almost for the sake of ending lives. Rather than to make your fucking point. I think capitalism has touched space in COD. You're not wrong. Capitalism has very much touched space in COD. But all these games very much, like, celebrate war and violence and guns anymore. At least, that's very much how the message rubs off. None of them seem to caution against it. The closest one that maybe cautioned against it was Advanced Warfare. With the whole, like, private military corporations. And how, like, if one gets enough power, they can basically put their foot in and say, yeah, no, we're a global power now. Either listen to us or get shot, bitch. But other than that, there was, like, no commentary at all. Mostly like, America, fuck yeah, guns, violence, yeah. Screw them terrorists and whatnot. And it's just very humdrum and dull. Like, if that's all you have to say, then just fuck off. Really don't have anything meaningful to add to the conversation. Actually, we should probably fuck around and see what these do. Increase movement speed by 15%. Standing aim movement speed by 25%. Melee speed by 10%. Lasts 30 seconds. Liquid escape. Just homeward bone. Removes infected. Got an ammo box. Elixir of enlightenment and bloodwort. Lasts 2 hours and will stay in effect even after death. Okay, so speed leveling. Huh. I ran out of bandages, so that'll go there. For the moment. But I don't know. And also, none of the stories are particularly good anymore. Like, I liked Modern Warfare, at least its story. Probably mostly because, like, oh, it was new at the time. And it kind of had something to say. Maybe a little bit about terrorism. And maybe a little bit about how war can just be incredibly profitable. And all that jazz. Okay, that looks like a subway if I've ever seen one. Which, that's my main objective. The fuck is over here, then? Even then, at the time, wasn't particularly, like, nuanced at all. Most nuance they got was in fucking Call of Duties 1 through 3. And I don't think I need to remind you that those all took... Like, all those were set in World War II. We've had those battles. Already. And besides, like, the world at large remembers that as kind of the worst wars, period. Not solely because, like, America did, you know, the great big thing that started the Cold Wars. Or Cold War, rather. But also because, like... Fuck me, man. A lot of people died, and not just people participating in war. Oh, gee, I wonder what the fuck's going on right now. Anyway. As if I haven't been banging that drum hard enough on Twitter. What the hell do we have here?
Who's there?
Who the fuck are you?
Step away, stranger. Unless you want a bullet through your... Hell. Fuck it. Who am I kidding?
You okay?
Right as rain. Just afflicted with life in this hellhole is all. How much longer, though? Suppose there is something I can do. Here. Take my key. Don't mind leaving my effects behind if a good soul picks them up. Mind your feet, though. Traps. Traps everywhere. Now get on. You got more road than me.
Hunter's key. Curious cat trips the trap. Huh. Huh. All right.
That smell.
Hidden grotto. Somebody's fighting. Oh, Jesus! Alright. I don't want to pop my Estus. It's not yet. I can shoot down there. I can't fucking see what I'm aiming at, though. Yep, it's two-shotting. Except at that range. Watch out for traps and dodge roll if I trip one, probably. And I had to guess. Sometimes it's good to pace your shots. Ah, God, I'm infected. Sure that shit. Off goes your head.
It's over.
Okay, do we have another trap that aren't just stuck? Okay. No, that was him specifically.
Yeah, get it.
My armor's still on? Jesus. Really is anti-melee. Hello? Thought I missed something. Hold on. Looks like these are not connected up ahead. This is why a good adventurer goes left. You know, speaking of Dark Souls, I picked up the first volume of the Elden Ring manga, and, I knew what I was getting into. I didn't know to what severity, however. So if you're unaware, I almost don't spoil it. So if you don't want to know, just know that there's an Elden Ring manga, It'll be a little bit before I stop briefly discussing this. So that's all you want to hear before going to pick up the Elden Ring manga yourself. That's all I'll tell you. Mute me for a minute, because I'll take a minute to talk about this, but, upstairs area. Fuck off. But yeah, so the Elden Ring manga is not what you would expect. It is basically a comedy gag manga. Oh, okay. Cool. Where, like,
Here they come.
the whole time, it's both tutorializing you on, like, bits and bobs about the game, while also just the main character being an utter and absolute buffoon and having zero fucking idea of how not to be a fucking loser in Elden Ring. Because the main character is not just a character that you created in Elden Ring, no, they are a person that has gone to the lands between, and they are what was their fucking title? I know it's Ashen One in Dark Souls 3. Okay, they make a soft screaming noise when they're chasing you. I'm going a little too quickly here. But just, God, the way that all the characters have been introduced. So, Melina has a lot of sass. Godfrey is a fucking valley girl. I wish I was kidding. Because Godfrey will literally, like, say, so, like, all of these things are trash. And, like, not to be a downer, it's basically Godfrey's fucking dialogue. It's hilarious. You may not agree, we are not the same. Fuck, right, I get it. Have a gun. The main character works with Patches for a time, and Patches is Patches. Not really any change there. Even Torrent has a bit of a personality. Every character has just been given a new personality. It's kind of funny. Man, Vanilla are definitely doing their art thing again with Unicorn Overlord. In the Sorceress Boob Jiggle way, or... What do you mean by that? Because obviously they're very well known for their general art aesthetic, but like, when you say that, it almost sounds like you mean something specific. Justin, everything has so much pop. Good. Good, that's their aesthetic. If it didn't have that pop, I'd be concerned. But yeah, anyway, if you've not read the Elden Ring manga, I've only read one volume and it already has a hard recommend. As opposed to the game you're playing where everything seems to be varying shades of rustic brown. Fair. This game is humdrum and drab, isn't it? She's the style of the shooter, I suppose.
Yeah.
Didn't like that. Good dodge. Okay. Even more endurance, because you use endurance when you dodge roll. That's why I'm dumping so much into endurance, because, like, if my guns already do quite a bit of damage, and I don't have a stat line to improve the damage of the guns, may as well either go all in on tank, or all in on fucking dodging. Also, in other news. Can't stop recommending Red Ranger becomes an adventure in another world, and it's free, for a limited number of chapters per day, on Manga Up. Though the translation is kinda crappy. Aw. But, like, that's kinda rad. Fair enough. I also realized that apparently Gun Gale Online has, like, 9 fucking volumes. So I picked up 2 of the volumes for Gun Gale Online. Because I'm like, oh, yeah, There's Sword Art Online Alternative. Gun Gale. Why does that say 9?
Data.
Literally what I went like, pretty much. So I will start reading that once I read Volume 5 of Beaufry. And Volume 5 of Overlord. And Volume 3 of Don Machi. Look, I'm working on it, okay? Be more! They translated Rosie as Logi. Wow. Okay, come on. Come on. Logi. Now it's a Logi. Also, the region themed Amun as Amen. Yeah, no, that's just evidence of a not great translation job. Never mind localizing. You fuck up the translation, your localizers are gonna be like, what?
Not enough room.
Oh, handgun ammo. Makes sense. Hope you had fun with that, asshole. Dude's literally like, huh? Ow. Dude is literally like, I'm spawning in! How much damage am I doing on scrap? Not bad. Let's not talk about it. Like, it says something when it's surprising that they managed to translate red properly with all the other issues they have. Because red is probably Akka.
Yeah.
Did you trap the inside of this room too? Yes! What the hell? Noted many a time it's more of a title than a name. Then his name was probably Akai, unless it was also just red. Which, I mean, that's probably what you're getting at. Why do I get the feeling that something bad's gonna happen? Ooh, a hunting pistol +1. His proper name is Togo Asagaki. Just come up maybe 4 times. Oof. Fair enough. Also, huh. Y'all, I do not know how to tell you this, managed to kind of get stuck back there. Oh, Jesus. Wish there's more than ladder, though. Longer ranged, just one shot, and it does 115 damage a shot. The fuck, man? Why do you even have something like that? I guess it's mine now. How's the stream been? I'll tab and see the stats on it. I assume it's been pretty alright. Here we go. No dropped frames. 2 frames missed due to rendering lag, which is probably when I opened it. Nope, everything's been going well. Cool. Sorry, I was trying to install shit in the background, but some shenanigans got fucked up. So if this interrupts the stream or does anything kooky, just give me a second. Okay, back to it. I'm going to go that way. I think it's faster to go this way. Which this map does no favors of conveying. You can tell this was their, like, first time.
Yeah? Fine. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, I could buy your other mods.
Keep moving.
Good to see you again. Let's...
But I don't wanna upgrade that stupid thing. Nah. Whoop, okay. Sure, I'll buy the coach gun. Scrap hammer. Can't buy any of the armor, really. When is it going to require the next fucking kind of, like, material? Because, seriously. +4 now. Does it follow the Dark Souls rule or something? Like, Jesus. Okay, I'm probably going to rerun that installation because I probably missed something because the installer glitched and was not pullable from, like, the left side of my screen. So I could actually read everything, but hey, such is life. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Discord. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This game is not
Take care, my friend.
that boring, I promise. It's not that easy. Totally not disappointed. I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go get another fucking hard root beer, seriously. Like, this game isn't bad. However, it's got what I'm gonna call the Borderlands issue. Where it's like, you know Borderlands is an okay game. Different difficulty levels, the cost of resetting all campaign progress and checkpoints. Character progress is never lost. Right, that is a thing. That's even a thing in Remnant 2. Because Remnant 2 actually, like, does a whole randomized through most of its, like, game kind of a poll. Alright, so that's the exit to this one. That's a one-way to the end. And that's where we're going. Yeah, some damage. I'm gonna say it's far enough. Probably want to go for body shots. Hi!
Take that!
Don't have to shout, come on, when you're reloading, man. It's just gonna attract more of them. Calm the fuck down. I can go for body shots now safely. On these things, anyway.
Stay down.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna blitz through this, because, like, you know, it shouldn't be that hard. Also, this is such a minor gripe. But if you're going to do, like, a more traditional EXP system rather than a Souls system in your Souls-like, display a goddamn EXP bar. It could be below stamina, and it could be, like,
He's
low.
down. Stay down.
And I would accept that. Also, that one guy had some schmoves. He dodged my bullet. I was impressed. Keyword was.
Stay down.
Ow. Also, this game does not have a quick turn. Which is like a mild, if egregious, sin. There we go. Alright, new dungeon. Also, what makes Dark Souls pretty damn good, and what made Elden Ring exceptional, even, is that, like, just because you're going into a different area doesn't mean the gameplay is broken up by a loading screen. Again, this is why Elden Ring is exceptional, because with how big its fucking world is, I don't know what devil they made a contract with, but holy shit, the fact that it only takes one loading screen. Similarly for, like, stuff like Breath of the Wild, like, even though I'm not the biggest fan of games like that, it's still very impressive. That's like, yeah, we only took one loading screen to load the entire world map. You don't need another one of those. One now, bitch. Then you go into a shrine, it's like, we need to load that, though. But yeah, no, like for this game, you can very much tell it's, you know, sectioned off, probably because of limitation or time, which is fine. But it makes it very much painfully obvious that, like, perhaps, like, rather, it makes it more obvious what makes Dark Souls so good. Because, like, you don't get these loading screens, you just go places. So instead of, like, this area feels like a dungeon, because the entire fucking game feels like that, frankly, this game makes it very apparent when you are in a dungeon. Which is now, because I went through a loading... Oh, hi! Alright, you got me. But yeah, I'm in a dungeon now. Because there was a loading screen. Dark Souls, the whole game's a dungeon, or at least it may as well be. And even in Elden Ring, when you know specifically what is a dungeon because you walk into a castle, it still didn't require a loading screen, so you just smoothly transition to, like, alright, I'm in a narrower, more enclosed space. I'm going to change up how I approach this because I have more, or rather limited view in it, like, on everything I might get snuck up on. Which is smart. This, though, I mean, even out in the city, everything was still more limited in, like, how you approached it. Probably to, Code Vein's detriment as well. Much of the game was like that, too. Something through its axe. Oh, God, hi! Back the fuck up. Not to say that Code Vein is a bad game, and not to say that this is a bad game either. Sit down. You're fine.
That was rough.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sink all of it into endurance. I'm gonna watch that bar get bigger. And it's gonna be hilarious when that's like the only thing I need. Because enemy detection range down is only good if I am with, like, other players. And I don't want to set off the enemies before they do. Having RoboQuest problems. Aiming everywhere but the head. Also, you know, upon inspection, this isn't even remotely... Okay, no, there is some... What the fuck is that at the end, then? I don't understand that. What the fuck is that doing? Like, it looks like a giant suppressor? I don't know. Yeah, it's cute. I can interact with some of the environment. Never necessary, it's more cute than anything. Treasure! That's why it's always worth going off the beaten path. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this game, which I know was this developer's first, like, forage into the world of Dark Souls, but with a gun. It's unfortunate that I'm tearing into this because I eat games like this for breakfast. And I mean that in, like, the basic design philosophy of, like, oh, you have to explore everywhere, you have to see everything. Also, like, come on, Dark Souls would have killed me for that. Granted, that's not good design. So credit where it's due, like, thanks for the heads up, I guess. Why did you drop down there? That's a choice. Also, come on. Big spawn.
Oh, shit!
What's the something big that spawned? That's what. Oh, that's cute.
It's over.
Heal, please. Kate, thanks, bye. Like, yeah, no, this isn't a bad game. I would enjoy it more with friends. And that's part of what it was designed around. But the fact of the matter is like, you need to design it to be a good single-player experience, too. If you fail to do that, you have failed to make a good game, in my opinion. It cannot be just about the multiplayer experience. You do that, you run the risk of becoming Borderlands, where everything else suffers. Disables weak spot damage bonus. Increase crit chance by 15% and crit damage by 25%. Hate it. Take it off. Why do you think I have a long rifle, game? If I didn't want that, I'd be wielding the shotgun now, wouldn't I? Game? I'm just giving it shit. I get why that equipment kind of exists. It's just like, you know, if this were a roguelite, and it offered me... Good shot, mate. And it offered me that, I would have said, like, no thank you, and moved on. In this case, just, like, take that off. What the fuck you think you're doing? Slap the game upside the head and move on. Hi? Bye. Oh, I don't like that guy.
Oh, shit! Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying that he can do that.
That was rough.
Just soaks up my bullets. Another ammo box. Fully resupplies my ammo, so I don't need to, like, go to a respawn point. Checkpoint, rather. Hello? You know, this shit looks like it's getting worse and worse the further I go in. Which, like, is environmental storytelling. And also creeps me the fuck out. Aw. I hate doors that look like you should be able to, like, interact with them, but then you get up close and you're like, well, what do you mean I can't open that door? Why not? It looks like I could. What if there's really cool stuff down that way? But I suppose I am one that expects too much of my video games. So at least this game has a dedicated fucking gun swap button. Unlike RoboQuest. I'm still mad about that, by the way.
Yeah, get it.
Could you maybe celebrate after we killed them all? Like, less boasting when they're still coming after you, and more boasting after they died. Or, they're died? What? Grammar, please. They died. So, God, give me enough fucking crafting material here? Granted, I wondered that of Elden Ring, too. Seriously, you play through Elden Ring, you're like, holy fuck, is that enough? Is that enough upgrade material, game? Ugh. Apologies. You sit down all day and your buttocks gets a little sore. Troubles of working from home. What do we have here? Also not using my abilities enough. Man, I saw him ahead of time, so we're good. Seriously, is that easy? The one I'm more worried about is the one that'll sneak up behind me. Adventurers go left, but it's following the subway track. What if we decide not to go left and decide to go right? Also, like, the FromSoft devs were really smart, giving the player what amounts to basically an infinity run when they're out of combat. Like, that was really good design. More games should have been doing that and could have been doing that. It would have been a massive improvement versus Demon's Souls and Dark Souls and Bloodborne. But no, everybody's got to make it. So if you run in boldly into a situation you know nothing about, you're a fucking moron, and there goes all your dodge roll. Meaning everybody just wants to walk everywhere. Because sprinting is inherently less good as a result. That dude hit the floor with a splat. Hey! Spawned a big enemy and I just two-shot the poor fucker. It's like, yeah, you won't be able to handle it. Oh, you handled it. Okay. Oh, that's sad. He died in the ceiling.
He's down.
I know you're over there. Like, you're really not doing yourself any favors hiding like that. Okay, the water is on the map. Ooh, I walked right into that one.
Yeah, get it. That all you got? Take that.
We tried this before, bud. You shot the poor bastard again. I don't even know what he does. He looks like he does magic bullshit, and I'm literally like, no!
That was rough.
You're not allowed! Sit the fuck down while I shoot these motherfuckers. I mean, it's cool that, like, they spawn these additional enemies as you go through, but again, this is more traditional level design with enemies that just, like, do the respawn bullshit as you play. Good shot. Oh, right, I didn't alert them, so they didn't do anything.
That all you got?
Could you not? You don't even know if they're all dead. I was half hoping that, like, you see what I mean? And, like, a whole army just starts coming. I'm serious. I'll just keep upgrading endurance. There's no reason really to get more health as long as I don't take damage. Like, the game better offer me more stats, because otherwise it's all I'm gonna do. That was it. Really? Fuck me. Still expecting a boss fight after all this. Oh, come the fuck on, really? Church of the Harbinger. You got another big one. Checkpoint, I mean. The other thing which ultimately hurt Dark Souls for its design philosophy was the whole, like, you know, in Dark Souls 2, you could teleport literally anywhere you wanted to. And in Dark Souls 3, that was kind of the main gimmick, is you just sort of traveled around and teleported places. Well, not entirely. That was definitely Demon Souls' MO, though. So a lot of the level design ended up getting lost.
I'm not in the mood for chat.
Anything you need? Certainly.
Whereas here, it's like, yeah, you know, I don't care for the other bits of armor. Please tell me this is not all that I get in terms of, like, weapons, and that there's a little bit more variety, because I've got long gun, shotgun, and shotgun but meaner. Like, this is called a coach gun, but that's what a coach gun is. It's a shotgun. Like, I'd rather not be stuck with just this for the entire playthrough. There it is. So it's got to be at +5 for it to move on. Okay. Where's the armor, then? Do I have enough? 210, 300. Yep. There we go. Armor plus 3. Long gun plus 5. And if I need to, I'm pretty sure I can grind it out. Upgrade the pistol. I want to see how bad the swing is on the scrap hammer.
So long.
Because I can test the stuff here. That's not bad at all. This just has a higher crit chance.
Yeah.
What? Okay, well this one just allows for continual swinging. So it doesn't have combos. It would just allow you to infinite, basically. But then why wouldn't I use the scrap hammer? Like, the spacing between attacks is not that different. There's, like, maybe 3 or 4 or not frames, maybe a few more, difference between. I may as well use the scrap hammer. Actually, for some reason, my ammo regenerates, so this is actually a perfect place to also try out. Oh, good. And it's double-barreled. Who the fuck? But yeah, this is just a shotgun. Who the fuck would use that? Like, excuse you? Who cares if that's long-ranged? Also, who did that and why? Do you see that? No wonder the fucking fire rate on this thing is abysmal. And it's still a pump action! No, you have actively made this gun worse! Like, I thought it was some sort of weird, like, lever mechanism that would then, like, put the next shell through the tube. No, it's still a pump action. Just now has a fucking pulley on the top instead of, like, a fucking... That is the dumbest redesign of an already effective gun design I have ever seen. Says the guy who's not a gun nut. Who? Why? No, like, no wonder the fucking rounds per minute is 1.1. That is actually incredibly dumb. Like, a tube-fed pump-action shotgun is, like, one of the easiest guns to maintain. And you're telling me this was your best option? I'm gonna tell you now, you're fucking wrong. Because now you, like, every time you pull that trigger, as the animation demonstrates, if you want to cock it, the most effective place to grab it is the top to... I have words. I have words. I have words. And also, if you want to explain to me, well, it's because it's a post-apocalyptic world. That's why it's so weird. motherfucker, it still operates the same way as a shotgun. Just take the fucking part which you clearly got from a lever, take that off, change what you got there, and like extend it out as if necessary for something you can hold on to then pump like a pump action shotgun. Such a bad design. Either way, the hunting rifle is probably the best of the three. Like, I probably wouldn't mind using the actual shotgun, because that's 7 rounds of glory. But, like, the coach gun, like, why? Why would you do the coach gun? I would literally tell anybody, don't pick the class that, like, has the coach gun. That thing only fires 2 rounds. And then you have to reload. Okay, there's a fog wall here. It implies there's going to be a boss.
So, another seeks the Root's counsel. Closer, child. It's you, the one who washed ashore. We see all things. We are the Root Mother, a vessel of wisdom through which the Root speaks. What is it you seek?
How do I get through the storm around the
The
atoll?
storm. The shield. The cloak that conceals the inevitable end. Has the hour come? Yes. Clearer it becomes. You seek to end the root, but the path is hidden. This vessel knows the road you seek. Help we must, but not where ears can hear. They will come for us when bonds we break. Will you protect? Will you trust?
I don't know why we're trusting this, other than the fact that, like, the founder, which is the guy who basically made the safe camp that we can return to upgrade our gear and buy new equipment, came to talk to you, even though you are the root, the thing that makes all the monsters that we've been fighting, but fuck it.
Prepare yourself. They are coming.
He's down!
Yeah, do this for 2 minutes, huh?
Not all you got?
Fight on! Stay beacon!
Stay down!
Well, they're not even going after me, so this is, like, easier.
Stay down! I'm in trouble.
Thank you, child.
Okay, so what happens now?
I have learned much from the root. I will aid you. We will fight it together. First, I must rest. Look there, the wall. There is a path beyond. Find the path. Then seek me out among our kind. In the place you call the ward. I know the way. We shall meet again.
So, like... Oh, cool. Well, anyway. Yeah. That's where we go to keep going. So, like... Are you just not gonna die, even though that's clearly like a parasitic root coming out of your neck, or... That seems like it'd be really bad for the human body, especially if you're no longer connected to the whole system that's operating under. Lore. It was getting worse last night. No. Right. Sure, Okay. So yeah, Root's a hive mind, and one person tried to control it. I don't need to tell you why that's a bad idea. I saw you. A sniper rifle. I suppose I should have expected that. 150 damage. So the long gun continues to be the best gun. Hey. It's like middling at best as far as its damage is concerned. Like, come on. Still good? Okay. Also, how long were you tied up to that tree? Because, like, at some point, you'd lose yourself to the hive mind. Oh, God. Please don't tell me that was my boss fight. Just a fucking mob fight? This is the worst, man. There's a reason, like, I despise them in MMOs. Ah! I have much disdain. Radiation? How dare. Dare.
So, well, she hasn't said much, but she stares right through you. Hopefully, we can make her feel welcome here. Let's see what
Nope, and I'm not sure if I want to buy new armor, because, like... Ain't no aesthetics, man. Where's the aesthetic? Yeah, may as well get that up to plus 4. Wow, I'm out of iron. I mean, this is fine. I mean, other than using the scrap hatchet, these are kind of the weapons that, like, I would be using anyway. And I guess I'm going to continue to use. Reduce the speed of firearms by 20%. Interesting.
Take care, my friend.
Okay, so weapon sets will do various things.
Thanks a lot for bringing another stranger into our midst. There's no way bringing a human root hybrid into the ward could backfire on us. Fine, let's have a look. We're done here?
Okay, nothing else. Spent all my scrap anyway, so not like it'd do much better.
Greetings, child.
Hello.
You have arrived at last. I feel much more myself. And less. No longer root. No longer human. It is aid you seek. A road you pursue. You must find the one they call Founder. He alone knows the path you seek. But to find him, you must first open the labyrinth.
Okay, where do I find it?
Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature.
Monstrous
Slay
as
the
in
beast.
big or...
Seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you.
Thanks.
One more boon I can offer to fight back against that which would erase us all. You carry a piece of the dragon's heart. I can improve it, make it stronger. The root is selfish with its strengths, but with this, you may stand a chance. Great forces are wielded among the worlds, but they need not be exclusive. This may help you on your journey.
No, usually they give you the
Tread
first one
carefully,
free.
child.
You require glowing shards.
That, root mother? She ain't all there, is she? Rambling on about constructs and dreamers? Oof. Well, anyway. As long as she's fighting on our side, I'm not complaining.
But you just... Okay, so you sell materials. Otherwise I can sell stuff to you to make a bit back. Hey, thank God. It's gonna get... You only have 9?
Take care then.
Oh, great. You only have a limited number until a certain point in the game, I presume.
Anything you need? Certainly.
Great. And I'm still too short anyway. That's why they're giving so much to me, because it's Dark Souls 3 rules.
Be safe out there.
I'm only grumpy because it's like, I should have seen that coming. Well, I guess I got other uses for my scrap then.
We've made the root mother as comfortable as we could. She was closer to the root than anyone. Here's hoping she can help us. It's strange, though. She moves through the ward like she's been here before. I'll be keeping a close eye on her for now. We have no idea what to expect.
Based on the journal entry we found, it is because she is from the ward. Not that you would expect as such. Alright, other man sells consumables, and I might want to buy those off him. All I'm saying is, this thing swinging at the same attack speed as everything else makes it kind of busted.
Our new lady friend isn't too chatty, but I think she'll settle in just fine. Folks are keeping their distance. She's got a otherworld feel about her. I reckon she's wiser than all of us put together.
Maybe.
Here you go.
I could probably use some of that. Extinguishes burning effect, increases fire resistance by 30 last 10 minutes. Oh, that's what it did. Increase fire rate by 15%, reload speed by 20. Last 30 seconds. No new trinkets. Okay. What do you mean all? Yeah, in this case he doesn't have a limited quantity, so I'll just buy 200 scrap worth.
Take care, friend. Hello there, friend.
Yeah.
Huh. Neat. Aww.
Oh, there.
Smash smash his box. Oh, probably not something you should be calling somebody with a great big hammer. That is smashing everything apart. Just because he can. The game should not have given me this power. It was a mistake. Also, how dare you? How dare you make that unbreakable? Wooden, I am carrying a giant mallet, thank you! Although, really? They made it a tenderizer? Granted, doing it like this means that it hits, like, smaller surface area at just the same amount of force, and because of the smaller surface area, the amount of pressure is increased, and it's, suffice to say, you're fucked. Doing this to save, just in case I need to. But I'm pretty sure I don't. The game's pretty good about auto-saving as you go. I think that'll do it. I will say test successful. I do believe that there was an issue with my internet before. But, yeah, test successful. Everything's been reset up, except this main screen is a little bit more scuffed. The logo's probably bigger. Too big, I would reckon. Hang on, give me just 1 minute now that I'm seeing that. Let me shrink it by, like, another 100 pixels. That should be 807. Too small, 50 then. Close enough. Okay, let's try that. Better. That way it's not blocking as much. I'm also going to adjust its opacity really quick now that I'm seeing it. Let's do a 15%. That's probably better. The idea is it's supposed to be a watermark, not just the logo. You're supposed to be able to see through it. Because if there's one thing that annoys the crap out of me, it's when there's a web camera on the screen and then it blocks everything behind it. But either way, I've got to, like, change this layout anyway. So I might draft some design documents at some point. I don't know. Maybe allow there to be a webcam option in case I ever want to do my face on the screen or a PNG tuber or something. Ow. Either way, anybody streaming that I want to raid? People are playing Helldivers 2, which is neat, but not my kind of thing. I mean, that said, I say that just because, like, I've seen it from afar and I go, more shooting. Taco Stamper is playing Konosuba. Probably that new Konosuba game I saw, which seems interesting. We're going to raid Masei. They're playing Lethal Company, which is a horror game that I played. And I think it's all right. That said, that's very much like, this is a horror game in the same way that the Echoes of the Eye DLC is horror. It's not meant to be that scary. But you will have some jumps and you will scream. Anyway, let's go support Masei. So that way, like, you know, any hoosers. Folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream, or for however long that you did. Your time is one of your most valuable resources, and I appreciate every moment that you spend here on stream. It lets me show off cool games like Remnant, even though y'all probably have heard of Remnant 2 at this point. Also, I know I didn't bring much attention to it at the time. Jindra, once again, thank you for subscribing. Financial support is not obligatory, nor am I expecting it from anybody, so if you do it, that's your choice. I appreciate it all the same. I will do my best in the future to, like, reinvest those dollars into getting more emotes and stuff. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's go raiding. With that said, folks, please remember that you are always welcome here at Mana's Potion. And I will see you guys next time. Let me pull this up so I can also like jump and watch it. Here we go!